Hey everyone, ITV here, welcome back. In today's video, we're diving deeper into our Sorcerer build. Now that the Poison Swamp has arrived, let's explore some working builds and see which ones shine in this new patch. But before we proceed, just a quick shout out to our sponsor. If you're looking for a reliable place to top up your favorite games or grab exclusive items, LD Shop has got you covered. Speaking of farming Zenny, ready to take your gameplay to the next level? I've got some great news. LD Shop offers loads of discounts, so you can save more and buy more, all without breaking the bank. Here's how to recharge. Copy your user ID in-game by clicking your avatar and selecting the plus sign to copy it. Use my link. This will take you to LD Shop. Sign in with your email. Paste your user ID and hit top up to proceed with payment. Wait a moment, and you'll receive your in-game item instantly. It's that easy. Plus, new users who register using my link will get an extra 15% discount coupon. Don't miss out. Click the link, recharge now, and start saving today. Level up your gameplay and enjoy exclusive discounts with LD Shop. We all know that the previous updates have had a huge impact on the Sorcerer class. While I agree there's no inherently weak class in the game and it all comes down to player strategy, let's admit it, some classes definitely became more effective thanks to the previous master skills. And that's what we're about to figure out today. Can Sorcerers keep up now that it has the new master skill? Let's find out. Let's first take a look at the Sorcerer's new master skills and see how each one works. First up is Poison Swamp. This skill deals 960% poison element magic damage to enemies within its area. It ticks every 0.5 seconds for a total duration of 8 seconds, meaning it hits 16 times overall. It also has a 30% chance to infect enemies with a new poison that lasts for 10 seconds. But the most overpowered part? It can be cast even on Earth field. That's huge for flexibility. What I really like about Poison Swamp is that it has a 10-second duration but only a 5-second cooldown, which means you can overlap casts. As long as your target stays within the area, the damage stacks nicely. Next up is Domain of Poison. This skill applies the Poison Swamp effect to all your elemental fields, dealing an additional 100% of Poison Swamp's damage at level 5. It also grants poison resistance to allies inside the field. Just a quick note, I haven't tested this yet on a party member, so take that with a grain of salt. Then we have Boiling Toxic Swamp. This increases your magic skill damage by 30% at max level and reduces the cooldown of Mental Blast. Last is Venom Spirit. This skill lets you summon a serpent via your Summon Elemental skill. The serpent grants a venom shield to both itself and the caster, reducing HP loss by 30% and providing a chance to poison attackers. Additionally, it casts Venom Strike on a target, dealing poison element damage. If the target is already poisoned or standing in Poison Swamp, that damage doubles. When the serpent is summoned, you also gain plus 10% poison element damage from Summon Elemental spells. Hence, if you want to get the most out of this setup, you'll need to max out all of these skills. Now let's start creating our build. This build focuses on PvP, prioritizing DPS through reliable auto attacks using Lightning Bolt. Since our armor options are limited, we're sticking with Silk Robe and Tidal Shoes. In my opinion, this combo consistently yields more damage than gambling on Double Flurry with Surging Magic Robe. Our main strategy remains element conversion to maximize Lightning Bolt output. For equipment, stick with gear that boosts Lightning Bolt. Silk Robe, Tidal Shoes, Koi Headgear for spell crit, and Magic Firewood for a chance to inflict burn and gain 25% ignore magic defense. When choosing cards, go with Hillwind card on your weapon to save Zenny. Hydra card is another good option. For your offhand, Wicked Sunflower Star card works great with the AoE, since Poison Swamp is an AoE skill. In your armor, use Garm card for survivability, or Munak card for extra ignore magic defense. For cloak options, Harpy card boosts magic attack. When it comes to skills, this isn't a definitive guide. Feel free to tweak the distribution to suit your playstyle. However, the only skill you truly need for this build is Waterfield at level 5 for its instant cast. You may get the Flammable Net, or you can activate the Flammable Net auto in Acer Monument. With this, you can skip the Flammable Net and skills, allowing you to allocate more points on other skill you need. The Acer Monument. Start with Element Concentration to boost Lightning Bolt by 20%. Then pick up Wind Damage nodes to further amplify lightning output. Next, invest in Waterfield Freeze nodes. Waterfield will act as your secondary field alongside Poison Swamp. This lets you freeze enemies and keep them from getting close. Then grab the Flammable Net auto node. It automatically casts Flammable Net on auto attacks. Like I said earlier, you don't need the active skill unless you want to use it manually. After that, add Elemental Spirit Enhance to strengthen your Serpent Summon. If you want, you can also take Flammable Net Empower for an extra 15% ignore magic defense. Follow those with all the auto spell proficiency nodes to raise your Lightning Bolt proc rate on auto attacks, and finish with the Double Flurry nodes. Feel free to allocate any remaining points wherever you like. Now let's put it all to the test. Here are my suggested skills on auto skill slots. Before engaging, cast Waterfield to increase your chance of freezing targets. The longer they stay inside the field, the higher the likelihood they'll be frozen. Everything now is on auto. So, what do you guys think? For me, Sorcerers still lack strong survivability skills like White Barrier or Warlock's Ice Tomb rune from the Aesir Monument. Those few seconds of invulnerability can be absolute game changers in PvP. Right now, the meta has introduced new burst threats like the Hunter's Deep Blind Trap that can one-shot you. Yet Sorcerer survivability still relies on Energy Coat and Safety Wall. My biggest criticism is that Sorcerer's offensive debuff skill are excellent, but this class still feels stuck as an offensive DPS class. Instead of keeping pace with overpowered master skills and enhancing our offensive skill, Sorcerers were shifted into more of a utility or support role. I think this massive shift from offensive to utility is why some players dislike the class now. And even as a utility class, we're still missing key survival skills, like HP increase passive skills, or something like White Barrier, just to survive longer in PvP. And to add insult to injury, we don't even have decent equipment options. We're still stuck with Silk Robe, Tidal Shoes, and Surging Magic Robe, which effectively forces us into choosing a DPS-focused build, and not utility build. If you ask me whether it's still worth playing a Sorcerer as a main, I'd say yes, but only if you have realistic expectations. It's no longer easy to build, you need highly refined gear, and for PvE, you also need to invest in Ignore Magic Defense. That said, Sorcerers can still be incredibly powerful, but we do struggle with survivability. As you saw in the video, without a Royal Guard to take the hits, I don't even last long enough to cast my skills. By the way, shout out to that awesome Royal Guard in my party. Seriously, even in PvP I got sponsored? You think this is the only build? I will make another one especially for PvE. Woo! Make sure to stay tuned. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more guides. Thanks and happy leveling!